Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. We're going to be doing a reading for the first half of February 2021, or from whenever you find this message. Let's get started. Dear God, Goddess, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please bring forth clear and concise messages for Sagittarius' highest good. Thank you. So we're going to be pulling another wild unknown archetype as a general theme for Sagittarius, please. All right, Sagittarius, you got the Shapeshifter. Let's see. The Shapeshifter has a love of theater, games, and trickery. Its energy appears as one thing only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. The Shapeshifter is within all of us to some degree. It is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. When the Shapeshifter card appears, it's important to imagine you are looking at life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focus lens. At any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you imagined. Be wary, though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long-term with the Shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. Interesting energy for you, Sagittarius. Let's start with steampunk for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, bottom of the deck energy, Knight of Wands. So that is definitely your energy, Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands is so much fun, so much passion, excitement, non-committal energy with the Knight of Wands. Someone who is a freedom lover, doesn't want to settle down. Interesting. For Sagittarius, please, what messages want to come through for Sagittarius? The High Priestess is coming out first. I'm going to pull all of the cards and then we'll talk about them. For Sagittarius, please, what messages want to come through? Thank you, Spirit. Sagittarius, what messages want to come through for Sagittarius? Got some extras. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. This is getting together with friends and celebrating, friendship. Literally, this is just a fun card of hanging out with friends, celebrating something. So maybe one or two of your very close friends. I know it's like COVID crazy out there and people aren't having huge gatherings, but the High Priestess coming out first. So this is the major arcana for Pisces. I also attribute it to Cancer and Scorpio just because the High Priestess energy is all about intuition, and the water signs are intuitive in general. So anyway, she's a secret keeper. She knows all the mysteries of the universe, but she doesn't share them. She is deeply spiritual and listens to her inner voice. So if it tells her something is off, she trusts that and listens to it. We have the King of Swords coming out next. This is somebody who is very decisive, has his mind made up. He, she, doesn't matter. It's the energy of somebody who you're not going to change their mind. It's just no. Not going to happen. This person can be cold in a way because they make their decisions based in like what's just and reason and logic. It's not based in emotion. It just is what it is type thing. It's an energy of a lawyer. So it's very business. We have the Hanged Man coming out next, and this is another major arcana for Pisces. So a lot of Pisces energy showing up in your reading, Sagittarius. And the Hanged Man is all about needing to get a different perspective on a situation. So he's hung himself upside down. Nobody put him there. He did it. It was a choice so that he could view a situation with new eyes. Okay? And by doing so, he gains enlightenment as represented by the yellow around his head. Five of Cups is an energy of sadness and regrets and tears. He's crying at the bar there because of the 3 cups next to him that have spilled. She, however, is holding the 2 of Cups in front of him, but he can't see it because he's too upset about the 3 cups that spilled. The cups represent emotions in the tarot, so these are emotional investments that haven't worked out. However, the 2 cups that she's holding, that is the 2 of Cups, which is soulmate energy. And so the message of this card is really to, go through the motions. Of course, you have to grieve whatever. If that's, if there's something that hasn't worked out, you need to go through the process of grieving and letting go, but then let it go. So that's like the underlying message of this card, is to let it go so that we can move on and find that 2 of Cups somewhere else. We have the World card coming next. This is the 4 fixed signs. So Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius. The World card represents an achievement, a goal that we have reached, a lesson that has been learned. We've leveled up. We will never approach life in the same way again. Like, we've learned, we've grown, we've leveled up with the world. It's a graduation. And what comes after the graduation is we have the Ace of Cups. So this is beautiful. This is overflowing emotions. This is a brand new beginning in love, in something emotionally based. It doesn't have to be love with another human. It could be love of a business venture that you've just begun. Some craft that you've just picked up that is bringing you all sorts of joy. Okay? Something that is just making your heart like, boom, super happy, good feels. There's an energy here of having to juggle with the 2 of Pentacles. This is, a lot of people have this energy. A lot of us are juggling a whole bunch of different things all at once, trying to stay afloat. She's literally riding this bicycle across the water. This very awkward bicycle at that. And, she's doing it. She's making it happen. But for how long? It's like, oh my God, can we just put down one of the pans? We have a whole lot of pans in the fire right now. I don't know. Could be a good thing too, though. It is nice to stay busy. We have the Knight of Wands showing up. There he is. He was on the bottom of the deck. Well, it's usually a he. That's why I, by default, say he. But in this deck, it is depicted as a female. It doesn't matter. It's the energy of somebody who's just really wanting to have fun. Like, this is a very fun energy. It gets a bad rap in the tarot because, you know, for people who are looking for a serious commitment, this isn't the card that you're looking for. This is somebody who's just wanting to have fun, live life like freely, and, you know, be kind of slippery like the shapeshifter. So, you know, just like in and out, just moving and grooving and having fun and living your best life. And if that's what you want, Sagittarius, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Just be honest about it, you know? Gotta always, of course, let people know where you're at. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands. Speaking of letting people know where you're at, this is firing off a whole lot of passionate communication. And sometimes some readers will call this the arrows of love because it's passionate. Wand energy is fire. It's very passionate energy. So the Eight of Wands is either a whole lot of movement. You're going to be moving somewhere, or this is a whole lot of communication. But somebody is up in their thoughts, trapped, like anxious over the communication that is received, or anxious about giving that communication with the Eight of Swords there. Let's clarify with Rider Waite for Sagittarius. Beautiful, there it is again, the Ace of Cups. Gorgeous, brand new beginning, and something that makes your heart go kaboom with good feels. Let's look at that High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here for Sagittarius? Seven of Pentacles, card of investment. You've done all you can do for the moment. There's nothing else you can do. You have to wait and let it grow. He's already invested a whole lot of time into this. He planted the seeds, he nurtured the plant, the fruit is ripening, but it is not ready to harvest. So there's nothing he can do but wait. Wait and keep quiet with that High Priestess. Maybe the High Priestess is just keeping quiet and waiting. One more for the High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles, please, for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Paused, time out, Four of Swords. There's a energy here of just pausing, taking a break. Four of Swords is doing healing work. It's doing meditation work. Okay, so maybe perhaps committing to a daily meditation of 10 or 15 minutes. Doesn't have to be a whole lot of time. It's the consistency of doing it every day that makes a difference. So, paused and quiet with the King of Swords next. Why is King of Swords stuck? Okay, it's a whole lot. We're not taking all of that. Three of Cups is coming out again with the Magician now. The King of Swords, I don't know if I mentioned it, sword energy is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This is the major arcana for the sign of Gemini. So perhaps you're dealing with the Gemini Sag, which is your polarity. That's the Sagittarius-Gemini axis. We have the Three of Cups coming out again, which was over here on the bottom of this other deck. And this is an energy of reconciliation, something from the past coming back and getting together and celebrating, like someone you haven't seen in quite some time. Perhaps, you know, a friend from the past when you were growing up, or, you know, something like that. Very possibly a Gemini. Hanged Man. There's that paused energy again, though. There's this like hard pause on either side. Hanged Man, please. More can you tell us about the Hanged Man? That, of course, is getting that like shift in perspective, seeing things in a new way. We have the Devil with the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is here twice, Sagittarius. With the Devil energy, it is something that could be very passionate as well. Something perhaps, though, that's borderline toxic, that we feel chained, bound to, addicted to. Maybe there is something stopping this Ace of Cups right now. Like, because this is, remember, like a big, it's like a plug in a bathtub. It's going to stop the water from draining out. This is a hard, paused energy. He's not going anywhere. He's completely upside down, just chilling in order to gain his enlightenment, right? But the message is he's not going anywhere right now. He's stuck. He's staying right there for the moment. So there's something perhaps blocking the Ace of Cups. Or perhaps we're like wanting this so badly that it's becoming toxic because we don't think we can have it for some reason, or we're just, oof, goodness gracious. I'm going to pull a separate deck for the Devil in a moment, if I still feel I need to after we finish clarifying. But the Five of Cups, man, this is just some sad energy, Sagittarius. Why is the Five of Cups here in Sagittarius's reading? More can you tell us about the Five of Cups? Thank you. Yeah, wow, okay. Missed opportunity with the Four of Cups. So the energy of this is he's focused on these three boring cups down here to the point where he can't even see this amazing offer that's being made. So it's like a missed opportunity. Somebody's like passionately looking to the future, trying to plan like how to do this, and being met with this like, nope. King of Swords. Second time King of Swords is here. King of Swords, like I said, good luck getting him to change his mind. Like, he's very decisive, has his mind made up, and it is what it is. He's rather cold for that reason. And so that left somebody feeling in the Five of Cups. This is a depressed energy. An offer that was made, it wasn't received. Plans for the future were halted. Then we have this leveling up, this graduation, the world energy, a cycle completion. This is something is coming to an end so that something else can begin. This is like, if you were to think of it as like going to college, well, your college experience is now over because you've graduated, and now we're moving into career, something new. So the world card for Sagittarius, why is the world card here? What lesson has been learned? What's the graduation all about for Sagittarius? Cycle completion. Why is the world card here? Thank you, Spirit. My tummy's grumbling. Goes when I become. That's a lot. Let's see what we have here. Well, we have putting in the hours at the office, putting in the work. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles, this is putting in the work to have this happy home, right? This 4 of Wands, this is a partnership energy. This is a marriage card in the tarot. They are being married under the garlands. They're about to celebrate that. This is, to me, beating out the competition. Because with 5 of Wands is competition. The 6 of Wands is victory. So this is quite literally, they came out just like that. The 6 of Wands on top of the 5 of Wands. This is beating out the competition. This is being victorious. Other beautiful Ace of Cups that's down here. Thank you. Well, ooh, goodness. Okay, so this flopped out on top of that one. We have putting down the burden. This is the end of a burdensome cycle having to do with somebody who was very shady. This is the 7 of Swords. This is somebody who is deceptive, who's a liar, a thief, a cheat. Like he has stolen those swords and he's tiptoeing away. This is not somebody that we can trust. This is a shady character. With the 10 of Wands here, it's the end of a burdensome cycle being clear. So that was clarifying this Ace of Cups. So it's like once this burdensome cycle ends with this shady person, then we can have this brand new beginning in something emotionally fulfilling. 2 of Pentacles, lots of juggling energy. What are we juggling, Sagittarius? Why is the 2 of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful. This is a major arcana for the sign of Aquarius. The star card is wish fulfillment, major arcana for wish fulfillment. So, you know, you wish upon a star and here comes your wish. The star is also public publicity, being a star, being in the limelight. The star is also healing energy, so divine healing energy. Something we're juggling right now, but it's like she's juggling and having to ride this awkward bicycle, but she's riding into this star energy. It's like, okay, I can get there, I can get there, I can get there. And then, yeah, you get there. Knight of Wands, super passionate, excited, fun energy. The Knight of Wands. Why is Knight of Wands here? What more can you tell us about the Knight of Wands? What does the Knight of Wands want? What are the intentions of this Knight of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, then. Ending a painful cycle. So you have the 10 of Wands, and now you have the 10 of Swords. So a burdensome cycle completion, and now a painful cycle completion is it's the same freaking cycle. It was both burdensome and painful, okay? And like you have the World card down here as well. So this is a cycle completion. The past cycle obviously sucked. I mean, he's pretty freaking dead. He's got 10 swords in him, but the yellow there is a new day. So one thing is ending, a new thing is beginning. Thank God, because this really was very painful. Now we're feeling passionate again, because remember, this is clarifying this Knight of Wands. So it's like now that this painful cycle is finally over, and we have this healing energy coming in, this wish fulfillment, these wishes coming true for Sagittarius. Now that that has happened, we're feeling passion again. You're feeling your fire again, Sag, with this Knight of Wands. Wanting a new beginning, perhaps, with someone that you see as your absolutely your perfect match. We have the King and the Queen of Wands both looking at each other, and in between them we have this brand new beginning, this full energy. This is like starting fresh with somebody that we feel very passionate about. And that is why I feel that the Devil energy showed up with that Ace of Cups. It is just very, very passionate. Wand energy is passion, fire. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy with the Wand energy. But however, it is just the energy of, I can't wait to get my hands on you. Okay, and I'm going to rip your clothes off. Like, all right, that's what that is. This is not a channel for children. Okay. So, Eight of Wands, more passion, lots of passionate communication, but somebody is really trapped up in their head with all of this communication. They are totally linked together. Ooh, look at that, bottom of the deck, this paused energy, this need for a different perspective. There's yeah, okay, well, let's ask about this Eight of Wands and this Eight of Swords, these two eights together. Communication that also has somebody in their head. Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. What more can you tell us for Sagittarius? Thank you. There's that Five of Cups again. We need to, they're really stressing, okay? These cards are really stressing the message here. There is a need to let it go. Whatever didn't work out, let it go. Let it be water under the bridge. Dry the tears, pick the chin up, turn around, boom, there's the Two of Cups. This is soulmate energy right behind this dude, but dude man cannot see it because he is still upset about these Three Cups that have spilled. There is a need to let it go. One more. If this person, Spirit, is able to let it go, what then? Any further information on the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords with this Five of Cups energy, please? Thank you. Yeah, wow. These two come out together in my readings like all the freaking time. And it always makes me think, Emperor, he's the boss. And he has his little spies out. These are his little spies out collecting information and data for the boss man. The Emperor, nobody's above the Emperor. The only energy that has an influence over the Emperor is the Empress. This is the head honcho, calls the shots. Nobody tells him what to do or where to go. And he's definitely got his eye on someone with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a spy card. And this Emperor has got his eye on somebody. He's got his spies feeding him information, perhaps. Or he himself is just watching. Wow, big energy there with the Emperor. There are secrets, Sagittarius. Someone has some secrets with that Moon card showing up. The Moon and the High Priestess. So perhaps, yeah, well, this beautiful new beginning is here. Ace of Cups 2 times. With somebody that we feel is our perfect match, okay? Like, this is absolutely amazing energy. Like, so much passion, very perfectly, evenly matched energy. There is a need for a cycle completion here. You may be in process of this. It's happening type thing. Like we're closing out one chapter that was painful and burdensome, dealing with some shady character, leaving that behind. Let the energy of the star wash you clean. Sagittarius, okay? Beautiful. If this made any sense to you, feel free to comment. If you like the way I read the cards, please subscribe to my channel. If you would like a private reading, the information will be down below. Oops, almost forgot though, Sag. You get some charms. Everybody gets some charms. Okay, wow, you got a bunch. You got the anchor. So perhaps somebody is holding you back from proceeding, or perhaps somebody feels like, finally I feel like grounded and rooted with somebody. Like this could be taken a few different ways. Interpret it as you see fit. Then we have this dove, this peace. Makes me think of peace. It's a dove. Makes me think of freedom as well, just flying free. Then we have this little sun. Where's the camera? I don't know if you can see it. It's a sun. So the sun card in the tarot is the most positive card. So the sun is the opposite of the moon. When at night when we can't see very clearly, the sun comes out and we can see everything. And speaking of seeing everything, we have a giraffe. This is getting that different perspective. Sort of the same message that comes through with the Hanged Man energy that's upside down, but the giraffe obviously is way taller than everybody else and has broad view, can see from a different perspective. And then we have the dolphin. And the dolphin just reminds me of being playful and having fun. Finding that passion, that zest for life again. All right, Sag, that truly is it. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, take it easy.